You can start there.
Yeah.
He
Start with
stops.
Cole.
It's
Start
just
with Cole.
It's just, to me, that's the part. Like to me, it's like when and I know we're gonna talk about the Rich Paul thing later, but like there's something that you gotta remember. If Teron Thomas says something, you better motherfucking believe I'm aligned with him. Or if he says something about somebody with me, or if Teron was about to diss you, you don't think Teron's gonna call me first and be like, yo, Ray, I don't like that Toby dude, I'm going at his head. You don't think that happens in the business? You don't think that happened? You don't think that they talked before? And Fat Joe was like, I don't like that shit. I don't like that J. Cole shit. And they was like, you should say that. And he was like, you think so? 100 million. Nigga, so now Fat Joe like, y'all want me at 100 million? I'm gonna say, that's what happened. Bro, I pay attention to everything, bro. I'm not how to teach it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, you just took us behind the curtain.
Nobody taught me, bro. You just got to think about it. Like, they in the room together, talking. That was whack. I didn't like that. And I love Fat Joe, but I just didn't like that.
I didn't like that either.
And Jada sat quiet.
And I ain't gonna lie, Jay-Z pussy for that too. Then, if that's how
No,
we talking
so
about
you
it,
can't say you can't
I mean,
say
okay,
you can't
but
say a fact that he's
pussy.
that.
Like he's weak for that. Like, I didn't mean to use the word pussy, but that's lame,
no,
gang.
It might be, but what I'm telling you is that none of us can criticize how a man decides to do his business. There are some men that see you as beneath them and see you trying to get from under them as disrespect to them, because how fucking dare you try to be more than me? And that's what he doing. So respect it. Hey, dog, people fall all the time and speak 3-4 years. They'll speak 3-4 years. But that comment, though, they'll speak and hug it out. But that Fat Joe comment, though, Cole's calling telling me, hey, yo, let him know he will never get a feature from anybody with me.
His music is done. It's done. Man, let's get into the streaming universe real quick, man. So Kai Cenat has been spotted at Paris Fashion Week after quitting streaming. He's also been spotted walking around with the Black Vivette Journal, the name of his brand, and a respected hip-hop source at Insider Hub spoke about how Kai Cenat was at Paris Fashion Week offering designers $15,000 to $30,000 to help design his collection. Is that lowball? Is that cheating, niggas? Because I know you got more than that for niggas to design your brand.
I think the worst mistake Kai Cenat made was announcing he's leaving Twitter. I mean, leaving
Twitch, yeah.
Twitch. I think sometimes we fuck up by wanting everybody to know. Sometimes you don't have to say anything.
You don't got to.
Sometimes you should retire to yourself, tell your family, and if you come out of retirement 8 months, nobody can get mad because no one knew you retired. Yeah. It's just I just hate when people put information out there for the sake of putting information out there, and we know it's out there for the reason it is. We know why they put that out there.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like this shit was just a really well orchestrated rollout. As in, he's rolling out his brand, bro. Like, you are going through so much mental health issues right now. How the hell are you in front of 1 million people at Paris Fashion Week trying to promote your brand if you're dealing with what you say you're dealing with?
Because he's a kid. And what he doesn't understand that someone should have told him, like I would tell my son, is that these are phases of life that you go through. Like, that's natural. That's like when Chopper was NLE Chakra. When the label is like, what are we gonna do? He's not a gangster anymore. I'm like, Tupac wasn't always a gangster. He said, keep your head up also. He also said, Brenda got a baby on top of, I ain't got no motherfucking friends. That's why I fucked your, like, yeah. We are not a monolith. We can be more than just one thing. And they was like, all right, Ray, you're right. Like, my only thing with Kai is, here's what I'm saying about Kai. First of all, I support the kid. I love the kid. Bro, you just you tricked yourself out the spot. That's your spot that you can leverage for what you want to do. Yep. You know what that remind me of? I'm going to tell you what it remind me of. I was reference movies. It remind me of Superman. Superman 2. Y'all probably too young to remember, but Superman 2, he was so in love with Lois Lane, and he went to his mom, and his mom said, you can't love her and be Superman. So he goes, and he's like, Mom, I want to be a normal man because I want to be with her. And then he goes and he realizes he ain't Superman. And he's outside and this old dude just beats the shit out of him.
Like, this ain't fun no more.
And he's like, I want to go be Superman again. Like, don't forget, while we're watching the movie, we're watching the movie because of what you did. Yeah. Why are you stopping? You could have just said, I'm going to pause that for a minute. You didn't have to announce you're leaving it.
Yeah. You didn't even have to say anything about you.
Let me tell you what happens now. You call somebody and they be like, oh, he wants to meet me? Oh, he ain't streaming. I ain't gonna get no look from that. I'll talk to him when I'm ready. How much you want? 30,000? Let me go tell the press this motherfucker out here being cheap. He can't.
Yeah.
Listen, the dumbest thing you could do is give up a voice. If you have a voice, don't give that bitch up. Nope. He gave it up.
Because he can't even hop off the street and
Bro,
clear it up now.
Gave open, you did the Michael Jordan. You quit being the fucking best in the world to go play another sport. Every time you strike out, they're going to laugh at you.
Are we on your
Every
ass?
time you show up, they're going to be like, look at him. You could have just showed up in your streaming shit and they would have let you in and then get what you really want. That's strategy. Sorry, I just hate.
I love it. I love it. Because he really should have just dropped his brand, just went to Paris Fashion Week. We don't care that your girl got hit. We don't care that you're dealing with. Just do your shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, you're not stopping your life. You're not going to stop making your money. You're still going to do what you need to do and handle your responsibilities. So acting like you're not going to stream again, he's going to come back. He's definitely going to come back to streaming. This brand, if he's offering 15, 30K to niggas in Paris, no one is going to sign up with him.
But here's the thing,
and now his reputation took a hit.
But no, I'm about to say, if he comes back with streaming, you have to come back with an L. You didn't have to come back with an L. You could have just came back to streaming and said, I was over there doing that. But you made the worst thing people do is make announcements.
Agreed.
That's the dumbest shit you can do. I'm announcing I'm doing this. Announce you're doing it after it's done, and then you're in it. So now I announced it yesterday, and you hear the song tomorrow. Not announcing it today because I'm frustrated today, and then 6 months from now, I'm going to get started. You should announce it 6 months from now then. Yep. Don't ever announce your next move until you got it. Don't ever announce your last move until you successfully your next move. That's just a bad business move.
That's one of the laws of powers, Ray. You ain't lying. You was not lying. Now, my favorite part, when we get to talk sports. Let's get into this drama in La La Land. So, we seen the bombshell report yesterday. Jeanie Buss is absolutely fed up and tired of LeBron. She does not want him there anymore, and she's been making it awkward for him. Also, a couple weeks ago, Rich Paul spoke on his podcast with Max Kellerman and talked about how the Lakers should trade Austin Reeves for Jaren Jackson Jr., of all players. I don't know Rich Paul about that one.
Paul. Okay, go ahead.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on an agent speaking on what his client and their teammates should go about and do?
So let me just say this. I said on this show, Jordy, and you, I want to see if I can pull up. I said on this show about a year ago, I said LeBron James bringing his son into the NBA is going to be the thing that stains his legacy. Remember that, right? I said that. Now, pay attention to what's happening now. See, you got to understand something about white folks, right? No, not being funny. They like you. They'll like you. They like LeBron, but they want their gratitude. So they draft your son that they knew no one wanted to draft, right? For you, give him a max rookie deal for his place, guaranteed.
And force them into the rotation. Niggas playing.
And she goes, I just wanted a little bit of gratitude from him. I just don't think he appreciated that. Now, when he don't appreciate that, now, because that really was nothing. I mean, that was really probably the most major thing they did for him. Yeah. Now you start looking at the other shit. He didn't even thank me for the Russell Westbrook thing.
You were the one that wanted him.
Matter of fact, his agent's on TV talking, and you don't think that this story didn't get leaked because the Lakers wanted it leaked.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with you 1,000% there. Nah.
I bet you this was last year at the Lakers. They gonna trade him and his son.
I ain't gonna lie.
He has a no trade clause, but he's also a free agent at the end of the year.
Yes.
And guess what? He came to them and said, I want a max contract.
They said no.
They said no. We just signed your goddamn son. We got them. You want another max contract and you 40 plus? Nigga, you don't appreciate us. Now, Rich Paul is on. Now, Rich Paul doing that. First of all, I read his book, smart guy. This is the dumbest shit you could have ever done. You only do that if you're the number 13 agent and you're trying to be number one.
Facts.
You don't be number one and go, you literally are doing what they warned. Let me tell y'all something. Black folks, there are some uppity black folks, I know a few, I won't say their name, who don't like black folks working for them. When they come to town, they want white drivers. When I want white assistants. They don't like, because black people have this familiarity with each other.
They get too cool.
They get too cool, too friendly, too anything. And so, but that's what I was saying about Rich Paul. Like, how are you the agent of LeBron James and you're on a podcast making suggestions about a fucking trade that your player play? Bro, that's like David Falk, Michael Jordan's saying, yo, we should trade Scottie Pippen. It's
trade Kukoc.
Trade Kukoc. Like on the fucking TV show. For the world there. Not even if he said it privately.
For the world.
But let me tell you what this is showing me, y'all. This is showing me that it's all crashing down. I've been saying this on this show. I said, winners We can't lead from the back no more. Haven't I been saying that? We got to lead from the front. That's Rich Paul trying to lead from the front. How do I get my message out? How can I be more seen? How can I be more visible? How can I help my company?
So you think he's willing to risk his relationship with LeBron to better himself, to put himself, become more of a known personality?